3 people were found dead in their home. The safe was empty. And the killer? Already at the funeral. This is a story based on true events. Names, locations, and details have been changed for safety and storytelling purposes. No real individuals are depicted. The story takes place in 2019 in a quiet desert town just outside Phoenix, Arizona. A place where people left doors unlocked, where neighbors waved but rarely asked questions. The home belonged to the Moreno family, well known, well respected, and quietly divided. At the center of this story is Ana Moreno, a 34-year-old woman, the eldest daughter. She ran the family's small jewelry wholesale business, handled the accounts, paid the bills, managed the cash flow, and believed she knew her family better than anyone. She was wrong. The Moreno household had 3 generations under one roof. Rafael Moreno, 62, the patriarch, a man who built his business from nothing and never let anyone forget it, proud, controlling, the kind of father who loved his children but never quite trusted them with real power. Lucia Moreno, 58, his wife, outwardly gentle, the peacemaker at every family dinner, but underneath, strategic, observant, always 3 steps ahead. Miguel Moreno, 31, the youngest son, impulsive, resentful, the one who felt he deserved more than he was given. And then there was Ana, the reliable one, the one who showed up, the one who kept things running when everyone else walked away. Rafael trusted Ana with money, but never with authority. He still said things like, "A business needs a man's backbone." Ana would smile, nod, and go back to her spreadsheets, but she kept records, every transaction, every withdrawal, every inconsistency. That habit would matter later. One night in October 2019, Ana received a call at 3:12 in the morning. It was a neighbor. Her voice was shaking. Police were at the house. Ana's father wasn't answering. When Ana arrived, the scene was already taped off. Officers wouldn't let her inside. They didn't need to. She could see enough. Rafael, Lucia, Miguel, all dead. The safe in the study emptied. Cash missing, jewelry gone. The front gate was unlocked. No signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle with strangers. The assumption was immediate. Robbery. Detectives believed outsiders had targeted the family. It made sense. The Morenos were known in the community. They kept cash at home. Rafael didn't trust banks. Everyone knew that. The gate being unlocked wasn't unusual. This was a safe neighborhood. People trusted their surroundings. And Ana, she was at her apartment across town, alone, grieving, shocked. She was cleared within hours, or so she thought. Then came Daniel Cruz, a long-time family friend, former business partner, charming in that effortless way some people are. He had been close to the family for years, too close, some would say. At the funeral, he was everywhere, helping with arrangements, comforting guests, whispering things to Ana like, "Your father didn't trust banks, you know that." He kept everything close. Daniel stayed near Ana in the days after, too near. And he asked questions about the business, about the money, about what Rafael might have left behind. Detectives began noticing inconsistencies. Small things at first. The safe code hadn't been forced. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Only specific items were taken, not everything. Not the things a random thief would grab. Miguel's phone showed messages about debt, gambling debts, threats from people who wanted their money back. And Ana's financial records, they showed something strange. Large withdrawals, weeks before the murders, amounts Rafael couldn't have authorized alone. Someone else had access. Police re-interviewed Ana, then Daniel. Then they traced Miguel's messages back further. What they uncovered was a plan. Miguel had been desperate, drowning in debt he couldn't pay. Daniel had offered help, not out of kindness, out of opportunity. And Lucia, she had known, not everything, but enough. Enough to stay quiet, enough to let it happen. The robbery story wasn't meant to fool police forever. It was meant to buy time. Time to disappear, time to cover tracks, time to let suspicion fall elsewhere. Here's the twist. Ana wasn't involved in the murders, but she had known the business was collapsing. She had seen the signs, the unpaid invoices, the suppliers calling, the cash shortages Rafael refused to acknowledge. She had begged her father to change course, to modernize, to ask for help. He refused. Pride wouldn't allow it. The men in her life underestimated her. Again, they thought she wouldn't notice, wouldn't ask questions, wouldn't piece it together. Daniel and Miguel had planned the theft. A simple plan: take the cash, stage a robbery, disappear. But the confrontation spiraled. Raphael fought back. Words turned into shoves. Shoves turned into violence. Pride, anger, silence. 3 lives ended. Not because of strangers breaking in, but because family refused to listen, refused to admit the truth, refused to ask for help when it mattered most. Daniel was arrested 2 weeks later. The evidence spoke louder than any alibi. Text messages, financial transfers, surveillance footage placing him near the house that night. Anna testified, not to accuse, but to explain, to lay bare the years of tension, the quiet resentments, the unspoken fears. She closed the business, sold the house, and walked away. Not because she wanted to forget, but because some stories don't have happy endings. Some families can be saved, and sometimes the most dangerous lie isn't told to police. It's told inside families, when no one wants to admit the business is failing, when no one wants to say they need help, when pride becomes more important than survival. Sometimes the most dangerous person isn't a stranger at the door, it's the one sitting across from you at dinner, the one who smiles, who asks how you're doing, who knows exactly where the safe is, and exactly what's inside. If you believe stories like this deserve to be told with care and depth, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create even better stories. See you in the next one.